Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 88th episode of Hunter x Hunter. So, let's get into the episode and see what hunting our hunters will hunt. So, 3, 2, 1, play. But not you. You would never become friends with the protagonists. So, yeah, he is not thinking anything happy back there. People skulking in the woods usually aren't. Kite. Kite. I really haven't seen the other two Royal Knight characters do a whole lot in the show yet. I wonder if they will eventually. I mean, I have to assume they would. But what though? Rock, paper, scissors, and weakness. John can like the one thing Gon does, I guess. Either that or just John can decide something. So you two look a little bit tuckered out. Think you're ready for a nap. Sure, it'd be unfortunate if you were attacked right now, wouldn't it? Hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's not a silly name at all. Oof. Yeah. I mean, I could probably 1v1 you guys. I'm just joking, of course. He just, like, flicks them and they fall over. And this is trying to just trick you, give you a false sense of security. Yuma Hunter. Okay. So are you gonna like throw a shuriken at them or what? Are you nervous? Because that's a lot of sweat. Good God, there's a lot of sweat. Are you afraid of two crippled children? Is that a bit above your level? Are you gonna wet yourself? Like, this is really unexpected. I'm not sure how to take this. Does he realize that even weakened, they're probably too strong for him? I guess. Otherwise, I don't quite get it. Unless he's just... I... What's the issue, man? Uh... Okay. He was just trying to sound all cool and... Okay. I did not expect it to go that direction at all. That was really unexpected. Yeah. Got so many dogs, even a Dalmatian. How can you afford to feed so many dogs? Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, they're just kind of casually chilling, unlike the struggling we've seen before. That'd be something. It was this big, you should have seen it going. Oh hey, Sachiko. Glad to see you're still around. Please don't put any hair in the food. Or blood. I know I didn't specify blood, but I meant that too. Oh god. The eye, the blade moved, and I don't think her eye moved. I would not turn my back to that woman. I just wouldn't do it. Unless I had food in front of me, in which case I would probably do it. Priorities and all that. You guys are braver than I am. I just don't know why you don't move your hair out of your eyes. I'm just drinking my tea, don't ask me anything. We're protagonists, so we'll work something out. Uh, let's try some positive thinking, okay? Thought you were over the edge a while ago. Probably. Yeah, we wouldn't do that. Fight hard? Yeah. Doesn't this convince you? Oh, you touched that hand. uh, just waiting for the pinky to break off. Okay. Uh, uh, this is a bit odd. It's kind of an odd ship, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at least your mood's improved. Love that track so much. I want to be careful, these woods can be pretty scary. Maybe. Yeah, only if you ask nicely. We just have a chicken. Because why not? Yeah. Seems pretty concerning, doesn't it? Want to go home yet? A little late for that now, though. I try not to get killed, but feel free not to try too hard. The formation, the best formation. Are you lost? We were in the V, weren't we? So much for V for victory. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for somebody to fall into a hole. Took much longer than I thought it would. Welcome to your final destination. Oh, these are together. That's pretty positive, right? You get to 2v1 him. That should make you feel a bit better about your chances. Although they're both going to die, that's for sure. You know, Netoro's pretty tough. He's no man, but still pretty tough. Yeah, do you guys not fight as much as him? Yeah, he gets to kill a bunch of tough insect, just stuck, disgusting monsters that deserve a horrible, painful death, you know? It's a fun thing to do. Oh god. Wow. Good work, man. We're really glad to have you in this show. I wish we'd actually see the fighting, though. Well, I don't think she's gonna come out anytime soon. Oh my god. Oh, my back hurts just looking at that. No wonder they never could have got that ball from him. We're gonna go into the base. Yeah. I hate it here. I really don't like being here. How dare they attack us? All we did was slaughter a bunch of them. Yeah, some of them are pretty tough, aren't they? But once that king's born, I'm definitely worried. If only we could like stop that from happening, that'd be great. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Because you would have to infiltrate the base and kill the queen and everything. And the king looks pretty close to being born, so I don't think we're gonna stop it. Especially because I'm pretty sure we see the king in the opening. But what would it make things easier if we could do that? Just kill it in the womb. Good job, boys. Another good day of work. Really just remind me so much of the Super Saiyan training in Dragon Ball Z. Okay. How much do we got left? Oh, we have actually more time left than I thought. Oh, what are you doing now? Do I want to know? Good artwork there. But you're just gonna leave you over there to your own activity? What happened to your arms, Biscuit? Can't fight with those noodle arms? Like little bone shapes. That's a nice touch. If he gets many more dogs, he could train them as a combat unit. So, we're here to play for real this time, Knuckles. So you may have some fun this time. Yes. I love like the combined aura they have as they walk. So we're back here now. Wish we could just like drop a big old nuke on the base. Wouldn't that be great? You know, like Muv-Luv Alternative, they had that as an option. The, what do they call it? The something bomb? The U-bomb? Anyway, it was... That could take this out, so... Oh no, he's being born, I think. Whatever that is. Yeah, I think that's the third Royal Knight. Although I thought he was already born for some reason, but I guess not. I knew the butterfly guy was. Him, you know. Who can apparently play the violin. It's just natural talent. Oh, is that what used to be Kite? I should break your violin as you watch. I hope somebody does at some point. I guess we don't have a door. That's one messed up couch. Yopi. Or Yupi. Pretty sure she said Yupi. Why was there an O? Well, I'm not calling him that, so Yupi is fine. UPIP, we all P. But okay, yeah, things just keep getting better over there. I don't know if you're ready to handle shoots. I mean, I wasn't ready for shoot. Well, that makes it simple then. Yeah, if you die, we can't exactly interrogate you. Ow. Well, guess we're going for it then. We're gonna take turns. I guess that's the most fair way to do it. I guess we'll see. Oh. Oh, no, he's pretty fast too. Oof. Well, didn't dodge that one. Man, that had some punch to it. But he didn't fall down. That's the important thing. And Knuckles pretty good. Warm-up punches. Yeah, when Knuckles isn't messing around, he's difficult opponents. Yeah, do we get to rate it yet? Man, just sitting on a ladybug. Hey, don't underestimate them too much. They're getting stronger, so... We really are just gonna straight up bet on this. Why not? Probably all gonna die soon enough anyway. Wow. Yeah, how rude. Very disrespectful. Okay, back to Knuckles. And his Knuckles. Oh. Yeah, this may be a rough fight. Thank you for telling me. Oh, not that it held much. Yeah, Killua, you wanna... Jeez. You wanna get in there? And that punch to the back looked painful. And that's the idea. Yeah, the Junkin thing. It wasn't the title, so it's gotta use it, surely. Yeah, what do you mean flaw? Maybe that leaves them open, vulnerable to a counterattack? I don't know. Oh, 2 weaknesses, okay. Ugh. Let me hear them. You're gonna cut me off before you tell me, aren't you? I don't want to hear that. Oh. Well, it's not great to hear, but it's better than losing. Just please sacrifice someone I don't care about, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. Like the one guy that was looking down on Gon and Killua, you know, we could sacrifice him, that'd be fine. I'd be okay with that. He has a V on his back too, so he must be also familiar with the V strategy. Remember back when we went to go to Gon's Island for a visit? That was a nice time. We should go back for another visit soon. That'd be nice. Maybe after we defeat Knuckles. Okay, that was the 88th episode of Hunter x Hunter. I almost said Kill la Kill. Partly because it has a similar name, partly because I'm also rewatching that show. But anyway, this episode, we are pretty much continuing what we have been doing in a way, you know. We have Netoro and his side of things still trapping a lot of the lowly members of the enemy bug colony thing and killing them off. You know, they're still doing that. Apparently Netoro is the only one that's actually doing the actual combat itself. Everyone else is just kind of either handling the mist or whatever roles they have. You know, it's a group effort. Just he's the only one that's actually, you know, punching and kicking and stuff. It really just unfortunate we don't get to see him actually killing them. I mean, I know it's like cannon fodder, like low level stuff. You know, it's just him probably one-shotting a lot of them, I would imagine. But I would like to see some of it. You know, they don't have to show all of it, but I don't think they've shown any of him killing them in that room. I mean, as cool as it kind of is to see a couple people drop in there and then pan away and then come back and everyone's just dead around him, that is kind of cool. But I would still like to see some punchy, kicky, at least a little bit. That's my biggest complaint on that whole thing. But it seemed like we saw the third knight getting born. I think that's what we saw. Even though, like I said, I thought he was already born, but I think I just... Because we see him in the opening, right? So maybe I just kind of got some wires across in my head and thought he was already born. But I'm pretty sure that was him. I want to say they called him Yuki. So, not a very intimidating name, not at all. But at least it's fairly easy to remember. You know, at least a nickname, right? So, but we also saw this, you know, like puppet master thing, where I'm pretty sure he's like controlling Kite's body or whatever. It's just, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't really want to think about whatever was going on there, so we're just gonna, you know, just move on from that. The boys themselves, Killua and Gon, are making pretty good progress in their training, which is good to see, you know. It wasn't too long ago they were really struggling to keep that going for like 3 hours, you know. We saw a lot of sweating, a lot of very focused concentration, but in this episode they were just like casually chit-chatting as they're doing it, so that definitely shows a lot of progress, and Biscuit's pretty proud of the progress, which is good to see. We also got a decent amount of our, the ring girl over here, who's just terrifying as always, you know, that one shot of her face being reflected in the knife and like the eye and the reflection moving, but her eye is not moving. This I'm pretty sure they didn't move, like I didn't really look at it too closely, but I think we only saw the reflection move, which is just very, very creepy because that shouldn't be possible. You know, like they really nailed the horror movie kind of aesthetic with that character, and they continue to do so pretty well, you know, especially when she was like venting to them at the dinner table and we just saw the dark aura around, and Gon being kind of like the opposite of her in a way, you know, where she's so pessimistic and stuff. He's like bright and cheerful and optimistic, so they're kind of like opposites. So it was really interesting seeing them kind of interacting. You know, they had a little pinky promise with a thumb kiss at the end, right? Which I think I've seen that part of it before, at least once or twice in something else. And that seemed to have a little bit of a Doki Doki effect on our horror girl here. So I don't know if that was just like her falling in love all of a sudden, or if she's just really susceptible to any kind of skinship, you know? I don't know, but, you know, her mood seemed to improve at that point, regardless. So it's still a very weird ship, though. You know, we'll see if anything happens with that. But I think that might be everything I have to say on the episode. I mean, our enemies continuing to get more and more aware of just how much of a threat humans are, you know? Because back in the day, they were just, like, really dominating, you know? And then they got stronger and stronger, making their fancy royal knights, using that human intellect that the hybrids now have to get more focused and organized and stuff like that. Right? And then they eventually discover that humans have Nen users, which are a big threat, but then they kind of incorporate Nen into their arsenal, you know, with all their experimentation and stuff. But so there's a little bit of a back and forth, you know, in regards to that. But obviously Netero is more powerful than most of them as individuals, right? So picking them off, that strategy is going pretty well. But can Netero 1v1 the king? Probably not. Probably not. Can he 1v1 the Royal Knights? I'm actually not sure, really. But that would be a cool fight. That would probably at least be a cool fight to watch. I don't think it would be one-sided or anything. But, yeah, Netsrym doesn't seem too confident in this overall thing, right? Even that final line about not being able to win without sacrificing someone. I'm not quite sure exactly what he's thinking as he's saying that, or if he has anyone in mind to sacrifice, but that is a little bit concerning, although it is better than saying we have no chance, let's just give up and, you know, accept our new insect overlords. It's better than him saying that, right? So, but yeah, Knuckles are pretty strong, right? It was really hard to take him seriously as a villain initially because he was just so, like, over-the-top, loudmouth delinquity, and that was even kind of compounded by him very deliberately holding back a lot when they first fought him, you know? So all of that made me think of him as not being very strong, but this episode, I think more so than anything else, really made it clear, no, he's a strong guy, like, for sure. So, pretty rough fight. And he kind of ended things off by saying Gon has a couple weaknesses with his special technique. He didn't say what they were, so either he's bluffing or, you know, they'll wait till next episode to say so. Not quite sure exactly what he's referring to, really. But, you know, it's probably not a bluff, but it would be nice if it was, you know. Because if he's aware of his special techniques' weaknesses on top of just being really strong, that's a problem for our chances. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, let's just see what happens with the next episode. Hopefully they could take on Knuckle, you know, hopefully that one guy, his bet is justified, you know. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Vindicated? I think that's the word. But anyway, we'll see then. So, until then, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.